For those of you that are lazy, this is very easy and very quick. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jimmy. That's Genesis. We're gonna be meal prepping today, and then I'm gonna show you guys what we do. Meal prep Mondays, even though today's Sunday. It works better if I say Monday, because alliteration. So, meal prep Monday on a Sunday. Ooh, I just rhymed. I should be a rapper. Alright, so we meal prep every weekend because we want to save money and keep ourselves from going out to eat most of the time. It's helped so far. We've been doing this about 2 years now?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's been like about 2 years now. Ever since we started dating. Because back then, Jen would... you want to tell him what your diet was?
What was my diet? Like a string cheese, maybe a flour tortilla, and some cheese. Or no.
An avocado.
An avocado. There we go.
Yes.
That's what I used.
That was the meal of...
It was good.
Of a single woman.
Quesadilla.
So after we started dating, and I was like, this is what you eat for lunch and dinner every day? And then she's like, well, sometimes I have so-and-so. And I'm like, that's not food. You're just eating snacks. So yeah, I got really upset. And then I made her like actual dinner. And then we started meal prepping so that one, I have food to eat. And two, she eats something more than what she was already eating. So today we're going to be making some... our rendition of a yum bowl. If you ever been to Cafe Yum, they have some like basic rice bowls with like stuff, and then they put their yum sauce on it. So we just go to the store, get the yum sauce, and then make our own. Right now I'm currently soaking some brown rice. I haven't done this before. Normally I just straight up throw it in the pot, put some water in it, about this much water, like to my middle finger knuckle, about that much water, and then I let it cook because I don't have a rice cooker. Yeah, I'm the only Asian that doesn't have a rice cooker. That's the cool thing about cooking. You can experiment with whatever you want, and if it tastes bad, then you know. We're gonna do it with some black beans and some corn and some tofu.
This meal prep is going to be very
Simple.
yeah, but also meatless. This became like unintentionally, we've gone meatless some weeks with our meal prep.
Yeah, we don't eat meats. So yeah, we don't eat meat sometimes. That's by choice, not because, you know, we don't like animals or wait, what? Because we want to be vegetarians or anything like that. It's just sometimes we just get too lazy. Well, I get too lazy and I don't want to cook any meat. So I just do tofu or just no meat because it's easier and faster. That's part of the reason why we're doing this too, is because it's really quick and easy. Most of the time when we meal prep, it'll take about like 2-3 hours at most. It used to take us like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Just because like we were just starting to learn how to cook. I mean, I was just getting better. She was just learning how to cook.
No, I knew. I just never did it because.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sometimes we just pull up recipes from like Pinterest.
Isn't that what cooking is? It's just following recipes?
Yeah. Sometimes we tweak things, you know, just because it's easier for us. Like we won't add certain things, but.
Yeah. So we're gonna start. I guess you can use fresh recipes, but like I said, just being lazy and efficient. Most of the time, efficiency is laziness.
What?
Yeah, think about that. So I also forgot to mention the other thing we're making is a chickpea gyro type thing. We usually do it with tofu, but I hate the taste of it. Well, I don't hate the taste. It just tastes kind of like nothing to me. So now I'm gonna make it out of chickpeas and see how that goes. This is corn. I know it's not chickpea. It's for the yumbo. Oh my god. I did that on purpose. What did you put in that?
Just some olive oil, some pepper, and some paprika. We'll see how that tastes.
Probably the same as it always does, like tofu. Now I got all the chickpeas out of their cans. It's time for me to add the recipes to the chickpeas.
The recipes to chickpeas.
Or the ingredients. Olive oil, paprika, pepper, cayenne pepper. Okay, that was all the stuff I was already gonna put in it.
Can you open this for me?
I'm just gonna eyeball this just because I don't feel like measuring it. I'm gonna do this much of olive oil.
A glug?
A couple glugs, as Binging with Babish would say. And then let's see. I'll add some cumin, chili powder, and some cayenne pepper. I got my cumin, my cayenne, and chili. The ingredients or the recipe calls for a certain amount of chickpeas, and I think I go over that amount. And before I would just double the recipe or ingredients, and sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. So now I'm just gonna eyeball it, just enough so that it coats all the chickpeas when I toss this around. As you can see, as I'm tossing this around, it's coating some of the chickpeas, and some of it is like kind of unevenly coated. Oh shit! I dropped one. Add some pepper. Freshly ground pepper is the best. It smells good and it makes your food taste good. Pinch of kosher salt, and then we'll throw it in the oven for like, I think 30 minutes. See, cooking's not hard. It's just time consuming. And salute. And if people are lazy, that's why they don't want to do it. So this is... You don't have to use aluminum foil for your sheet pan. I just do because I don't want to do dishes. Again, this is cooking for lazy people.
You can use the parmesan too, which I feel like you should use.
Yeah, well, that's for like pastry stuff.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's not.
How do you know?
Try to use parmesan.
Well, they use it for pastry stuff.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. They use it for baking.
No, they don't. Alright,
well, let me know in the comments if using parchment paper is a good alternative to aluminum foil. Should probably cover this pot so that it can boil faster. You know what they say, a watch pot never boils. That's not true. I watch the pot all the time. It's a rolling boil. I just turn this down to like medium high so that it starts, I guess, simmering the rice, and then eventually the rice will absorb up all the water. I don't know. I think it looks good. There's tofu, bottom the chickpeas. I forgot to set the timer for the chickpeas. Whoa, those look good.
It smells good.
Does it? I want to take a bite. Just kidding, it's too hot. And this other one we're doing with the yumbo. edamames. We got these from Costco. Organic edamame. Non-GMO, because that's important. I don't really care. So, we're gonna boil the water, and then we're gonna drop the edamames in there. They'll be good to go. And then we're gonna peel off all the shells and put it in the little bowls, and then we'll be set, and then we'll be done. And it's only 11. Yeah, this is a quick meal prep. For those of you that are lazy, this is very easy and very quick. If you're just doing it for yourself, it won't take you like 2 hours.
Yeah. We make food for the both of us for lunch and dinner for the whole week.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I know it's hard for some people like to eat the same thing every day, but we don't really care. It's food and it tastes good. So. And it does save a lot of money.
It really does. Like we don't go out during the week at all. We used to go out for like dinner every day almost, and that like racks up so much money.
Yeah.
I think we spend like maybe about on average $80 to $100 on groceries every week, and that lasts for a whole week.
Yeah, and some of it sometimes a little bit more expensive, especially when we go to Costco, but that's because basically like in bulk. So the bag of edamame, I don't know, it's maybe a little bit pricier, but it lasts us for a long time.
Yeah.
The same with eggs too, if you buy the eggs at Costco and things like that.
Yeah. It's good to tip. Just buy stuff in bulk. Like we have this rice. We bought this one from Wajimaya, and it's only like I think $20-$30, something like that.
It's like 25, I think.
Obviously we're still using it, and it wasn't that big of a bag. Like if you've been to Asian grocery stores, you've seen those big old like 50-pound bags. This one was like half that. It was like about this big, and we just put it all in there. We still have it. Buy a bunch of stuff in bulk, and then you'll have it, and then you can just use it for different recipes and whatnot, and then
you won't have to worry about trying to get to the grocery store during quarantine.
Exactly. Plan ahead. Think about it. Get all your shit now before they start going out.
Like things that you'll actually like use.
Yeah, don't get a bunch of toilet paper. Get like a bunch of what is it? Preservatives? No. Non-perishables. Non-perishable. Like canned foods.
And like rice.
And rice, oatmeal, stuff like that. We have some more like, I guess, dehydrated chickpeas.
Oh yeah. They're just uncooked.
So you have to soak them overnight and then you can cook them. But we have some of those still, and a lot of frozen stuff. So yeah, it's a good tip for anybody out there that's trying to save money, and well, that's it. Just save money. I'll show you guys in a little bit after all this is done cooking what we put together into a bowl or Tupperware. No, they are Tupperware. I don't know why I did quotes. Stick around, like and subscribe. This is a meal prep Monday, Sunday. So this is what the rice looks like now after it had been boiling for like, I don't know, 15 minutes now maybe. It's like it's slowly absorbing all the water. You just gotta let it slowly absorb the water. Then we just put some edamame into the boiling water. Now the water's just gonna cool off because the edamame was cold. And then once it starts boiling up again, we'll turn it off and we'll dump it out, and then we'll be done.
We don't let it boil up again.
Well, I don't know. I never do this. Alright. Oh, it seems kind of dark. Hang on a second. That's better. Remote control lighting, baby. Alright, the rice looks like it's almost done. And then the chickpeas is done. It's like all browny in there. I'm gonna turn down the heat a little bit on the rice just so that it doesn't start burning the bottom of it. So hang on a second. I'm gonna stir it up a little bit. Let's stir some beef. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, this is pretty much done. So at this point, if you don't see like any water at all in the rice, if you're making it in a pot like I am right now, you can probably just turn off the heat and then let the rice sit there, and then it'll absorb all of the excessive moisture that's in there, and then it should be good. I'm gonna let it cool off for a second before I grab one and put it in my mouth. We can buy the ones that are pre-shelled, but I don't know why she did this.
Wait, did we? I think it was just, we got more for this.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
Alright, chickpea. Ooh, you hear that crunch? Mmm. Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That would make it like a good snack just on its own.
Yeah. Now we're just gonna assemble the bowls. Assemble the bowls! Those are yours.
No, these are yours.
No, those are yours.
No, these are yours.
These are mine.
These are yours.
No, these are
These
mine.
are yours. I made these so that they would be for you, so they're for you.
I put less rice in those. So
No, you
that-
didn't.
I did.
You didn't. Well, just take some out of these and put it in. You didn't tell me.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I always make yours first.
I'll just put more in yours.
What happened there? Why is there a mess on the table?
Where? I don't know. What'd you do?
The final product of the Yum Tupperware bowl. We got everything set up with the rice, the beans, corn, the tofu, and the edamame. And we're just gonna add the yum sauce. We had that many?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. So we got the, what is this? Garlic, roasted garlic. We had the chipotle one. And we got the yum sauce on deck. And this is basically how you make a yum bowl. So you're paying too much. You're going to the cafe, or I guess the restaurant, and you're paying too much for them to basically do what we just did. And that took like an hour or so for 2 people for a whole week. Who's the real sucker now? I'm just kidding. I mean, we still go out to restaurants, but a lot of times I go to restaurants and I think I could probably make this at home.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm probably not going to because it's too much work. You can meal prep, do it the lazy way. Find like the easiest recipe to do and then copy that. And that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. Like and subscribe. This has been a meal prep Sunday, Monday. That's probably not going to release until Wednesday, maybe. So yeah, like and subscribe. You're going to watch us meal prep about every Sunday or so around this time. And then stay tuned till next week and see what we'll meal prep next time. Bye.